The film opens with Paget, a girl who immediately begins her day by applying makeup and going live online to interact with her followers. As an influencer, she answers questions and provides beauty advice to her fans. After preparing for school in her cool pink room, she chats briefly with her hard-working mother, who mentions long hours at the hospital to cover bills. Excitement ensues as Paget opens her mail to discover a $3,000 check from a brand she endorses. While she wants to splurge on branded shoes, her mother advises saving for college. The narrative unfolds, revealing how Paget's influence, career, and brand endorsements bring substantial wealth. To maintain appearances, she pretends to live in a fancy house by hanging out at a posh apartment building, with her friends picking her up. Her best friends, Alden and Quinn, arrive in a convertible, and they head to surprise Paget's boyfriend, Jordan, who is shooting a music video. The scene then shifts to siblings Bryn and Cameron on their way to school. Cameron, an eccentric and unpopular student, is only friends with a misfit named Nisha. Bryn, embarrassed by her brother, mostly avoids him. Back to Paget, she arrives at Jordan's shooting location, having baked a cake for him. However, a shocking incident occurs when she catches him kissing another girl. Paget has a major meltdown, throwing cake and ending the relationship publicly on a live stream, causing distress among her millions of fans. The aftermath sees Paget distressed, reluctant to leave her room. Her mother offers comfort, assuring her that things will get better. Paget, beyond the breakup, feels humiliated in front of her fans. Quinn checks on her, and Paget, relieved that Jordan was exposed, learns from Quinn that she's become a viral sensation known as Bubble Girl, due to a snot bubble during her crying. The viral video turns her into a meme, shattering her perfect girl image. Paget receives a call from Jessica, the CEO of the beauty product company sponsoring her. Jessica terminates the contract due to the embarrassing situation, but suggests working together in the future when things settle down. Meanwhile, at school, Quinn and Alden engage in a discussion about the incident involving Paget. Alden suggests that Paget may have brought it upon herself. Quinn, surprised, inquires if Alden means Paget deserved what happened. Alden clarifies that she doesn't mean Paget deserved it, but with Paget's high GPA, attractive boyfriend, and corporate sponsor, something had to give eventually. Upon Paget's arrival at school, the mockery continues, with Jordan gaining more attention and fans. Paget and her friends reminisce about a time when Jordan was an overweight, peculiar guy with bad hair. Paget boasts that makeovers are her specialty, transforming Jordan into the man he is today. The friends suggest Paget create another Jordan. An announcement about the upcoming Prom King and Queen contest sparks an idea in Paget, giving a makeover to an unpopular guy and making him prom king to prove her talent and annoy Jordan. Alden bets Paget that she won't be able to pull it off. The trio searches for the perfect candidate and comes across Cameron, who is photographing a garbage can, claiming it's deep. Quinn investigates online and finds a single tweet from Cameron 2 years ago, describing him as strange, egotistical, and antisocial, bullied by Jordan, making him an ideal candidate for their bet. The next day, Paget approaches Cameron, asking for his help in photographing a fundraising event. He refuses, considering the donation for the prom event a waste of time. Bryn apologizes for her brother's behavior, mentioning his disdain for all students. During their conversation, Paget discovers Cameron volunteers at a horse stable in his free time. The following day, she shows up at the stable, asking for horseback riding lessons. After helping him clean the stable, they laugh together when Paget tries to dismount. At school, Paget thanks Cameron for the riding lesson and invites both him and Nisha to a karaoke party. Cameron is initially reluctant, but Nisha's curiosity persuades him to give it a shot. At the party, both Cameron and Nisha feel like they don't quite fit in. Paget takes her turn at karaoke, singing beautifully, but Jordan shows up with a girl he cheated on, causing Paget extreme anxiety. Cameron rushes in to help her avoid further embarrassment, and they put on a fantastic performance that earns applause. Later, Cameron offers to give Paget a ride home on his truck. She intentionally leaves her purse behind as an excuse to visit him again. The next morning, Bryn bombards Cameron with questions about him and Paget, making him feel nervous. Meanwhile, Paget receives a call from Jessica, who informs her that her duet video with Cameron has gone viral. Jessica inquires about the guy in the video and Paget explains that he's her next makeover project, aiming to make him even more popular than Jordan. Impressed, Jessica tells Paget that if she succeeds, the brand endorsement will be hers. At Cameron's house, Bryn shows him the viral duet video, causing him embarrassment. Paget calls Bryn, claiming she left something in Cameron's car. Despite Cameron's reluctance, Bryn invites her over. Paget arrives and asks Cameron for another writing lesson, to which he reluctantly agrees. During the lesson, Paget and Cameron start connecting on a deeper level. Paget shares her uncertainty about her future after losing her sponsorship, and Cameron expresses his desire to travel the world and pursue photography. He teases Paget for constantly capturing pictures of herself for her fans, and she responds by highlighting the difference between her approach and his. Cameron offers to show Paget his world, taking her to an old but functional train station where he does street photography. Paget, fascinated by the place, joins him for coffee. They discuss personal matters, with Cameron revealing he lives with his grandmother due to his father's preference for living in Sweden after their mother's death. Paget opens up about her parents' divorce and her mother's hard work as a nurse to provide for her. Later, Paget invites Cameron and others to Aiden's Great Gatsby-themed birthday party. They go shopping for outfits, and Paget gives Cameron a makeover, revealing her growing fondness for him. At the party, Cameron's new appearance surprises everyone, including Jordan, who attempts to reconcile with Paget but gets rejected. Jordan then targets Bryn, leading to a confrontation with Cameron, who humiliates Jordan in front of everyone. Seeking revenge, Jordan tosses Cameron's camera into the swimming pool. Cameron retrieves it and leaves the party, with Paget running after him, apologizing for Jordan's behavior. Cameron questions Paget's sudden interest, and she has no answer. That night, Paget removes her makeup in a live stream, discussing the importance of surrounding oneself with good people. Jessica texts her about the viral videos, promising a discussion about their sponsorship. The next day at school, Cameron becomes the center of attention due to the viral video of his fight with Jordan. Initially put off, he later realizes the potential of becoming prom king and upsetting Jordan. Paget unexpectedly encounters Jordan and Alden, who are now a couple, realizing Alden's sabotage since the breakup. Alden reveals that she and Quinn know about Paget's financial situation. Later, Paget and Quinn talk, and Cameron apologizes for his behavior. After school, he takes Paget to a dark room where he keeps his photographs, and they share a kiss. Learning about the kiss, Bryn advises Cameron to ask Paget to prom. Cameron agrees, but discovers Alden's bet with Paget, causing devastation. Despite Paget's attempts to explain, Cameron believes he was used for a bet. Days later, on the evening of prom, Paget has heartfelt conversations with her mom and Bryn before heading to the event alone. Despite the tension, Paget admits her feelings for Cameron and asks Bryn for help in getting him to the prom. At the prom, Jordan and Paget are crowned prom queen and king. In her speech, Paget reveals her true self, giving up her crown. Alden believes she's the new prom queen, but another student named Celeste takes the title. Outside the prom, Paget receives a text from Cameron expressing admiration for her speech. He arrives on a horse, and they apologize to each other, sharing a heartfelt kiss. The scene shifts a few months later as Paget broadcasts from Portugal with Cameron, traveling around the world together. As part of Paget's punishment for losing the bet, they both get loser tattoos, marking the end of the movie. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing and give us a thumbs up to help out the channel. Thank you for watching.